Hey everyone, welcome to another video. This is an instructional video on how to put on lashes. This has been highly requested with a lot of my paparazzi shoppers, my faith squad, so I hope that you guys enjoy this, learn from this, get something from it. I hope that I'm able to teach you kind of my technique and how to do this. It seriously takes me like 2 seconds to put on lashes now. In the beginning, it took a lot longer, so just have patience. Know that it's not going to feel perfect right away. It's going to take a little bit to get used to the feeling of lashes and just have fun with them. You know, it's okay to have fun and just experiment with something new. I actually have a pair of lashes that I have yet to experiment with myself. This is the Romancing lash from Morphe. They are just so extra and I just don't know if I can pull those off. So I haven't had an opportunity yet to try those out. The ones that I always seem so attracted to are the Ardell Demi Wispies. This is a 5-pack, I think was only like $10 at Walmart or something like that, but they are not very expensive. These last so long. I've already used 2 pairs. This is one of them that I've used for like a few months. I don't know, you can keep wearing these for a good while until they get too grody and then, you know, it's time to either clean them or just get a new pair. And since these are so inexpensive, I just always usually get a new pair. The other thing you're going to need is a toolkit similar to this. Most specifically, you need this little guy. These are basically some little fine scissors that you can get in there and really remove the wispies as much as you really specifically need to. You could use regular scissors if you want to, but I just like the precision of this. And this kit was only $1 from Dollar Tree, so yeah, super easy. The other thing you need is lash glue. So you have a couple options. The one that is a super awesome glue is by Duo. This one in particular comes out as a white liquid but then dries on clear. Now this one you do need to wait after you put it on your lashes. You put the glue on, wait about 30 seconds and then apply it. You want to let that glue kind of dry a little bit until it gets tacky, so that way when you put it on your lash it's going to actually stick instead of slide around because that glue is just not ready to be stuck yet, if that makes sense. So this one you want to just wait until it's quite almost dry but not completely wet either. It comes in a couple different forms. I really love the blue one. However, I have heard that the green one is super great too. It's super inexpensive. I think it's only like $4 or $5, something like that. The other one that I absolutely love. This is the Eyelash Adhesive from House of Lashes. Game changer. I highly recommend you try this one out. The Duo is absolutely amazing, of course, but this one just completely changed the game for me. Once you apply this, you only wait like 5-10 seconds before you can put your lash on. How I can kind of think to describe it is this has more of a texture of like honey, to where it's sticky and it's going to stick to things, but it's not stuck there, if that makes sense. Like when you peel it off, it's still going to have that sticky residue, but it's not going to like completely adhere to your lashes and pull out your lashes and do bad things. Like it's not going to do that. The Duo is not going to do that either, but this one definitely feels more like actual glue. Like when you take it off, like some kind of peels off, like you know how glue is, how it like stretches apart, or like melted cheese, something like that. So you can see that happening like with the glue. But with this one, House of Lash, like you don't see that. So it's super interesting, but you can try out whichever one you want. This one's a little bit more expensive at $9. These last a long time. This has a shelf life of 2 years. So seriously, they last so long. It's wild. So 2 options. I am going to be using this one today. I wanted to start with lashes on so I can show you guys how easy it is just to take off your lashes. Seriously, I just usually will grab, well, they're longer than your regular lashes, so you can either grab them at the top or you can go for them at the inner corner and you just peel them off. It's so easy. And again, they do have that like sticky residue. I keep mine in a case that I got 1 pair of lashes from. And this is what I mean. So they have a residue on them. So see how it just kind of like sticks? It just sticks there because of the like texture. Then I'm going to just take off the other one. All right, perfect. And now my lashes are back in their little home. I'm gonna open up a brand new pair for you guys today. I've been needing to do that anyways, so I figured, you know, might as well do a video on it. I'm going to, oh, the other tool that you're going to need is tweezers. You can also use like the lash tweezers if you would like to, but I'm just going to grab those. Actually, I'm going to zoom you guys in really quick so you can see this a little bit more clear. Okay, so I've got my lashes. I'm just going to go in right at the corner and just kind of start grabbing just at the base because you don't want to pull out those lashes. I'm just going to kind of pull that off because it has a stickiness on it already to stick to the packaging. So I just carefully pulled that off. So the trick is that when you get a brand new pair of lashes, they're not gonna perfectly fit your shape of eye because everyone's eyes are different. So they purposely make it quite a bit longer so that way you can go in and kind of personalize it, shorten it if you need to and stuff like that. So since it already kind of has a little bit of sticky, I'm gonna just set that right at the base of my lashes. It already has the stickiness on there, so I don't need to do anything except for just kind of let it sit. And the reason I do that is so you can see how much you need to cut off. Now these actually fit my eyes perfectly, so I don't need to cut anything off, but I want to show you with the Morphe ones how much I would need to cut off to make it still look good and swoop nicely with my natural eye shape. Alright, so with the Morphe ones, if I set this on my eye, do you see what I mean? See how much is hanging off? There is a lot hanging extra. So what you would do, I'm not going to actually do this with these, but I want to show you, is you would take that lash, kind of just eyeball, remember how much extra was hanging off. So there was probably about like this much, I would say. Like I probably would need to cut off about that much. Since these are more like evenly rounded, even on both sides, I would want to cut off a little bit from this side and a little bit from that side. I wouldn't want to cut off like completely blit like that. I wouldn't want to do that. You want to make it still even. But with our other lashes, those are a little bit different. This one is shorter on one end and longer on the other. What they're trying to do with that effect is to really elongate that outer eye. So it's like kind of drawing the attention upward. If you want more of a baby doll eye look, then you want to go with one that's more even all the way around. This one fits my eye perfectly, but again, when you want to cut those off, you just want to take your scissors and you would go in, isolate exactly where you would want to trim it, and you would just snip it off. Once you do that, obviously those lashes won't be there anymore. Keep those on the side just in case you want to use a couple fillers later. That is totally up to you though. That's kind of an extra, I guess a little bit of an advanced step, if you will. So if you don't want to keep that extra, just completely toss it away. The next thing to talk about is trimming your lashes. Now generally this is something you need to be very, very careful about. This one is seriously like the perfect one for my eye shape, but it's the only one I had, so it's a bad example, I guess. But like with the Morphe ones, like those were way too long, so I could trim those if I want to. A super easy way to trim them is just similar to how you would cut hair. So you would just go in and kind of just go, you know, like kind of just do like a feathered look and make it still that same shape. Like you don't want to make it completely even unless you want that baby doll shape. You could trim it down. That's completely an extra step though. Again, a little bit more advanced. If you don't want to do that step, then don't. But if you just feel like they're a little bit too long, you could go in and trim them. Just make sure that you don't do that with your don't do it when your lashes are on, because you could potentially trim your natural lashes and you don't want to do that. Alright, next step is application. So I'm going to go in with this guy here. I'm going to take the applicator and just apply some glue right at the base. See that glue is going on? Alright, and that is just about all you need, just like a thin layer. Alright, so it's time to apply this before that glue dries. Again, with the House of Lashes one, you can apply it super quick. I usually just grab mine in the middle with my tweezers, and I'll just first place it in the middle of my eye. Again, you want to place it right at the base of your lashes. Kind of just like cradling right on top of your lashes and just maybe touching your skin just a hair. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to lightly place that right in the middle. Once you place it in the middle, you want to go to the outer edge and again grab your lashes with your tweezers and push it back to where you want it, which is right at the base of your lashes. Next, quickly, very important part is grabbing the inner corner and again just placing that back with your lashes. That is it. It is set and good to go. The last step that you would want to do, but be very, very careful with doing this, is taking your tweezers and going right underneath your upper lash and squishing your lash with that fake lash. You want to be very careful with this as to not poke your eyeball. I've done it a couple times and it doesn't feel very good. So just take your time. Just pinch together. And that will allow your natural lashes to just kind of swoop nicely with your fake ones. A very, very, very important step is to curl your lashes before you put on your fake lashes, because your fake lashes already have the curl. So you need to make sure that you curl those beforehand. I personally always like to curl my lashes first, then put on mascara, kind of give it a minute to dry a bit, and then put on my fake lashes. Some may like to curl your lashes after. Like, that's totally fine too. Whatever step works the way best for you. Some like to put on their mascara after. I don't personally like doing that just because you don't want to get mascara on your fake lashes. That's gonna make your falsies not last as long, so it's kind of up to you as to how you want to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that other side of my lash, and I'll kind of do just like the final look. Alright you guys, my lashes are on. So that was the simple steps on how to apply them. A couple more tips is eyeliner. That's going to make a massive difference. It really helps to just kind of smooth your lashes in. If you are comfortable with not wearing eyeliner, you could get away with it and just kind of give yourself like a natural look. But the eyeliner does kind of just help the lashes just like smooth really easily with your natural lashes. It just kind of completes the whole look. This helps it blend a little bit easier. The other tip is after you apply your lashes to put a little line of eyeliner on top of the eyeliner you put on first. That's going to kind of help remove any glue residue that might possibly be there. Just blend in your lash line with your eyeliner just a little bit better to make the falsies just even more invisible. There's a few simple steps that you can take. Those were all of them. False lashes are a really good alternative to lash extensions. They're way less expensive. I highly, highly, highly recommend Revitalash serum. If you haven't tried that before, if you really want to strengthen your natural lashes, that stuff works so good. After I had lash extensions, my eyelashes were like so itty bitty and small. Like, they do damage your lashes the longer you have them on. So they're just like really little baby, and the Revitalash helped them grow back like so nicely, and they grew so long. I've really been wanting to get it again. It's just kind of an expensive product, so it's kind of a hard one to get yourself to go purchase, but it is so worth it. I really, really love it. So if you have smaller lashes and you want to boost your natural lashes, highly recommend that. Just get the 3-month one. It lasts a lot longer than 3 months. But this is a super great alternative as well. If you can master this, it is such a fun option to be able to do this, and I promise you will get so fast at this the more you practice. So just have fun with it, experiment. You can go and buy something out of your norm and test it out if you want to. So it's just fun to kind of experiment, find something that you really love, like these Demi Wispies or the Double Wispies. I love both of those by Ardell. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it and subscribe, ring the bell to be notified for more. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye guys. Mwah.